What up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Not a Masterclass. I am not a master, and on today's episode, I'm going to be going over how I made 7 figures in revenue online from one piece of content. Now, we're going to be going over the principles that I used of digital marketing and how anyone, literally anyone can use these skills to market their business or their offer and whatever thing you're selling. So, everything here is going to be going on for free. Everything that I've learned, blood, sweat, and tears, money that I paid, all going to be giving it away to you for free. No signups, no webinars, no program in the links, nothing. Okay, so this is going to be a long one. Stay tuned. Value packed. I'm going to try and not waste your time or go off the grid. Okay, just going to focus on this video. And I'm going to hop onto my whiteboard right now and we're going to get started on this case study that I did and how I made these 7 figures and how you can replicate this for yourself. So let's go on. First of all, I can't show you the business here because confidentiality for the clients that I work for. However, what I can tell you is the principles that I used, okay, to make this work and how anyone can use these principles. And no matter what business, whether you're selling cement, whether you're selling rat poison, this is just a healthy way of thinking about digital marketing online in order to get the customers that you want, not the customers of the customers that you get and you're just trying to supplicate to everyone, but the ideal customers that you want to attract. So I'm gonna assume here that you already heard of the thank you economy or the book Jab, 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 Right Hook. Okay, these are, if you haven't, go read them. This will give you way more context into what I'm talking about and why these work, because I know that when you listen to what I'm about to say, a lot of it might feel like, I don't know, this seems too easy. I don't know if it seems a little risky. But if you dabble and you understand these concepts, you'll very much understand what's going on here. So first thing first is we want to attract your ideal customer. How are you going to do that? First of all, what you need to do, and you probably look, here's the thing. I'm giving you this stuff for free, okay? And the crazy part is I had to spend thousands to learn this. And before I learned thousands, I had to go read stuff online, trying to get it for free myself. And I heard a lot of different marketers kind of talking about the same thing, all kind of scattered around the web. And I never took advice on these. I mean, I took the advice, but I never took action on it directly, because there's something that happens when you get free information that you don't execute it. So if you had to pay $100 for every YouTube video that you saw, you would be pausing and writing down and paying attention. But I know that's not going to happen, because without that money skin in the game, your mind just won't be as engaged. So I implore you, if you're going to listen to this whole thing, take action on it. Because look, I had all this information for free for myself, and no matter how many times I heard this stuff, I didn't execute it until I paid somebody thousands to tell me the same thing that I didn't exactly. I mean, the guy helped me a lot, but it's paying that actually made me take action on the things that I was reading. And I didn't I don't know, yeah, sure, like I get the concept, but I never actually did it. And we're gonna go over this right now, okay, which is the main thing that I never did, which is your customer avatar. Okay, you must have heard, if you've been trying to get your marketing done, is the customer avatar, right? Make an avatar of your ideal customer. Again, ideal as in the person you want to attract, not the customers that piss you off, not the ones that are always trying to haggle you for prices, but the ones that you want if you had an ideal world. Now, this concept of avatars goes really, really deep. And again, take out a spreadsheet, start keying in the information, take it seriously, because this is the biggest mistake I never did. I've heard about avatars. I thought mentally, yeah, I know who my ideal customer is. I know what they like. I know what they're into. But when I never mapped it out word for word, when I never made it real, guess what? The marketing never checked out until I paid someone to tell me that same things. And he's like, do the exercise. So let's just go on here real quick. Customer avatar. I want to show you how real this stuff is. So if you don't know what an avatar is, what you want to do is take your ideal customer and give him a profile. Like this is a good example. Not like this, okay? Don't do this silhouette anonymous guy. Actually give the person a picture and give them a name. Okay, and now once you have your little avatar here, let's just zoom out a little bit. So this is your customer avatar. Okay, you give him a picture, find a picture that suits, give him a name, John Smith. Okay, give him 2 last names, make him a real person, as if he's a real customer. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna map out every single thing you know about them, from their age to their favorite color. Look, whatever you know about them, the better. Literally anything. Doesn't matter how minuscule. You want to get inside their head. You want to know what keeps them up at night. Okay, so what else can you go through? Again, demographics, age, their interests, right? What are they into? Who do they follow? Where do they congregate? Like, where do they hang out? What platforms are they on? What's their favorite sneaker brand? And more importantly, what are their pains? And what are the ways that you can influence them, right? And as in, like, what are the ways that they can benefit value from you? So, for example, sorry, where's my whiteboard? There it is. You want to know what's their struggles. If you're selling, for example, shampoo, okay? Now here's a business that I can show you that I did. I'm selling here shampoo bars for men, and I use the exact same strategy. So what I wanted to know is, what is it about men and their shampoo? Well, first of all, most guys don't really care what they're using. So I use that as a selling point, because, you know, guys, they just kind of want to, they don't know the importance of taking care of. Some do, but a majority that I talk to don't. Or they want great hair. It's not like they don't want it, but they don't have to want to think about it, and they don't really want to, like, get into the details of, like, you know, what conditioner this is, and what they just want it, something that works and is fast and convenient, because they don't want to put too much time into their hair care. And I was like, hey, that's a selling point right there, right? When I knew that about the guys, that's exactly how I wanted to market it. So once you figure out everything about your customer, what are their pains, okay, what are their gains, what can they gain from your service, and how you can influence them by providing them value, now you have a clear picture of who you're dealing with, right? And now you know exactly the type of offers to sell to this person. So you get your avatar, okay? Again, make it real. Make it really real. Give him a name. Give him everything. Now you got an avatar. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to create a USP. If you don't know what this is, it's called a unique selling proposition. And this unique selling proposition will be your structure for your entire marketing game. So your unique selling proposition, what it stands for is basically it's a selling proposition, but you want it to be unique than every other business. So instead of saying high quality shampoo, right? Well, I mean, Dove will also be like, well, we're also high quality shampoo. And this other brand will be like, okay, yeah, I mean, every other brand, sure, it's a high quality shampoo, but what's the unique selling proposition? Here it is, premium hair care without the fuss, right? So that's a unique selling proposition. And what you want from this USP, you want it short, you want it to be in just one sentence. Some, you know, high quality brands are just like 3 words. A good example I like to use in these case studies is Empathy Wines, okay? We make ultra premium wine more accessible. Boom, there you go. Right from the get-go, from the moment they land on your website, they know exactly the selling proposition of your business. They don't just sell high quality wines, but ultra premium wine more accessible. And then you can go through their, more details on them. You can see, oh, Farmers Winery U. So they get rid of that whole thing. And I kind of use this Empathy Wines as a case study to do this brand, where it's like the chemist or the artisan for the soap directly to you. Now, I'm not selling you on this soap, okay? I promise. Like, you can go to the website. I'm out of stock. You can't even order it if you wanted to. So again, I'm not selling you anything. I'm just showing you what I've done to execute on these things. Now, this, again, here's the thing. I want to make this clear. I did not generate 7 figures from this business. So don't go ahead and copy this and think you're going to make 7 figures. What I do want you to know, is that this strategy is what I used for that one piece of content for the other business I can't talk about that did 7 figures. And it's the same strategy right here. So I did a USP. Okay. Now and how do you come up with a good USP? Well, that's why we do an avatar, right? By doing an avatar, you know exactly the type of selling proposition that would help you come up with something that would appeal exactly to your avatar. So when an avatar, your ideal avatar, lands on your website, the first thing they see is the unique selling proposition, which explains exactly what your business is, and that hooks them in. It's the line, it's the hook, it's the hook for your business. Okay? So, and your USP is your structure. This is going to be the structure of every campaign you do, everything you do online. Whenever you're lost, whenever you don't know what to do, you go back to your USP. And the more you add to your avatar, the better your USP gets. So the second step is what you want to do is create a lead magnet. All right, a lead magnet. Now, what's that? Basically, a lead magnet is anything that attracts your customer. Now, here we went already with the unique selling proposition. So a lead magnet would be like, for example, a piece of content, basically, that attracts your customer and offers them value. So, for example, let's take brute charcoal here. One lead magnet would be a piece of content that perhaps explains, okay, so again, the USP is directly to the avatar, and also from analyzing my avatar, I know, let's say I write down all the pains my avatar has, okay, and then from these pains I can identify the core pain that I want to address. And let's say I create a blog article. So here's what I did for the business that did 7 figures. Once I established all this, I listed a bunch of pains. All right, let's zoom in here. I listed a bunch of pains, I think about 10 to 15, and I created 10 to 15 blog articles. Yeah, I wrote a blog. I wrote a bunch of articles tackling these pains. Now, most of them did okay, nothing substantial, but only one of them did exceptionally well, amazing. Okay, and it turns out that it was the core pain that I had already thought was going to be the core pain. But for whatever reason, I'm like, nah, how important can that be? You know, everyone's kind of tackling the same pain. But well, guess what? Everyone's tackling that same pain because it's the biggest one. But because I found a unique selling proposition, I found a way to address it uniquely. So what I did was I took that main pain, and again, I tested all of them. I saw immediate results from this, and then I took that and I expanded on it. So what I did is I wrote a blog article around 2,000 to 2.5K words. Okay, so it's a long article. Well, what do most people tell you? Oh, you got to keep it short. You got to keep it, keep the attention span. You're going to lose your attention span like this. But I was like, no. What you're going to do, once you find this pain, you're going to want to offer as much value as you can possible. So writing 2,000 to 2,000 words, that's not the benchmark. That's how much, the real question is, how much do you need to talk about it in order to get the ideas across? For me, it ended up being 2,000 words in order to explain everything that I wanted them to explain. And look, you don't have to do a blog article. I'm just telling you what I did and what drove these results, and how using something as simple as a blog article can generate these kind of figures. So you don't need something fancy. Okay, I wrote this article in like a few days. You don't need like some crazy high production video. I just wrote an article and it gave these results. Okay, words and some pictures and a bit of infographics. Boom. So this article, 2,000 to 2,000 words, 2,000 to 2.5 words. And in this article, all I was talking about was the language that my USP and my avatar will benefit from. So I had the article, okay, all the info that, like, and again, everything you want is, you're not holding back. I was just giving as much value as possible. It's like, when you have a problem and you go Google something and you scour the internet for articles, and then you find that one article that tells you everything you need to know. So by the time you're done reading that article, you feel like an expert on that given topic you were looking for. So that's what I did. I gave so much value in that article that by the end of it, you would think, why would anyone even want to hire you? You just gave them all the information they needed. But that's the thing. That's where thank you economy comes in. That's where jab, 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 right hook comes in. I'm telling you, give them as much value as possible. Just like how I'm giving you as much value as I can for free. Look, I can charge people for this advice. I do charge people for this advice, and I'm giving it to you for free. So you know how pissed off they're gonna be? Okay, anyways, you write the article or the piece of content that you're gonna make. Okay, don't get stuck on article, but this is just what I did. And you give as much value as you can, solving all the problems. Okay, don't worry about, are they gonna leave? Are they not gonna appreciate? Are they gonna feel like they don't need me? Just do it. Do the damn thing. And then at the end of your article, where you're gonna want, so this is what lead magnets do. They attract leads, essentially, right? So someone who isn't your buyer yet, but is in the funnel of your buying system. So here it's like they don't know you yet, but then they just discover your name. And then here they've gotten to get to know about you. They got some value. You built a relationship. And then here they're in the decision-making process of whether or not they should buy your product or take your service. And then here in the end, it's comparing you with other people and making the sale. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I missed out a few things, but generally you want to structure your let's see if I can find the funnel. So it's gonna look something like this, right? Awareness, consideration. Let me find a bigger one. Here we go. So awareness, engagement, discovery, purchase, retention, right? So you want to structure your content like that, where in the beginning it's kind of like how I tried to hook you in this video, just give you awareness what it's about, and then in the middle I start giving you the stuff, and then as you come closer and closer, you decide whether you want to subscribe to the channel or buy my product, which again, I'm not selling you anything, I'm just giving you more context for the situation. Now you do that, right? You give value in the article, and then at the end, again, it's a lead magnet, so you don't just let them walk away. At the end of the article or your piece of content, what you want to do is add a little, so let me try and design it for you here. So here's the title of my article. Okay, title, and then content, and then at the end of it, after like it's all said and done, and be like, hey, are you looking for high quality shampoo? So let's say I wrote an article about shampoo and why how to have high quality shampoo without the fuss if you're a man who's on the go. And because, you know, let's not get into too much debate. There's some reports that say that men have higher oil sebum producing glands than females, so you know they need a different type of formula. Anyways, let's just say I wrote something that just tackles all of that, and that makes the guy by the end of it was like, wow, I think I should buy some good shampoo. So in the end, I'll be like, hey, are you looking for high quality shampoo without the fuss? Click here, right? So I give them this entire thing. So you can consider this as the jabs. I'm jabbing, just value. And then at the end of it, you don't do a hard sell, you just do an ask, which is the right hook. You just ask from, hey, are you looking for premium shampoo? Click here, right? So at the end of my article, I added a little call to action like that. And this call to action will lead them to a landing page. Okay, which is the fourth part of this principles, is you want a landing page. Now, I'm not going to go into landing page designs because I'm not too experienced in that, but the landing page that I had was really, really simple. So in the landing page is a harder, I wouldn't say sale, but a harder offer, more like basically this landing page, and it's like, you know, get a price for shampoo, right? Get price for shampoo. And then here is like where they opt in their details. It's like name, and then the phone number, and then like additional details that I might want to ask about the customer. So basically it's a lead opt-in form, and the landing page is the part where you want to convert. So for e-commerce stores, if we go to the landing page here, so let's say they go through this homepage that I have. They read about it. They read about the chemicals. They read about the environment, how shampoo bars are disruptive, why this actually works, right? How these quality ingredients, natural ingredients, are better for their hair, and how it smells amazing, and it's handcrafted. Basically, value. Why for men? How to use it? And now you'll see this, right? It says sold out, right? I told you I'm not selling you anything. So they come to this page, and this would be the part right here. Where is it? This would be at the end of the lead magnet. Remember how I said you want to put the ask? So you ask them whether they want to buy it. And then if they click add to cart, or they click full details, this would be my landing page. Okay, so in the landing page, they can choose whether or not they want to add to cart and buy it. Okay, so this is where the conversions happen. After this page is like basically the shopping. I guess you can consider the shopping part the landing page, but more or less, this is the part where I try and get the sale done. And if you're doing a service business that's not an immediate sale, well, it would be like an opt-in page where you collect their contact info, whether it's an email or a phone number, or basically you need some kind of contact details, right? And whatever additional information your business requires, you can customize this. But basically, again, sum it up, article, value. In the end, you want to ask with a link. Okay, it's a call to action like, hey, want to get a price for shampoo? Click here. They click it, they go to the shampoo page, and they see the price of the shampoo. And then they can opt in to either buy it or get a call from you. Okay. So, and what I did for the business that I'm talking about was, it was an opt-in page for a lead, and it was very simple, very simple. Landing page. Okay. Forgive the drawings. This thing's hard, and literally like a few lines of text of what they're gonna get, and then and how it works, and then just literally their phone, their email, and a few other fields. Look, I added a lot of fields because I wanted quality leads. I didn't want someone just like dumping their name or their email. I needed more details in order to give them basically was for asking for a price for our service, and we need to get little information about their situation in order to give them an actual quotation. So that's what I did, and they click submit, and then boom, you got a lead. So this article that someone just came across online, they read it, they don't know you, they get so much value from you, you build trust, and then they start thinking, okay, this person knows exactly what I need, he gave me all this information, and now he's asking if I want to get another offer, right? You're basically asking for their contact or their sale in return for some value, which is, hey, I'm gonna give you a free consultation call. Hey, you're gonna get free shipping. Hey, you're gonna get a discount. Hey, basically you're asking for compliance. Asking, keyword, after you provided all that value, you ask for compliance. In return, they get something else, whether it's, again, a free consultation call or a discount, something, okay, in exchange for their contact, and then, or sale. And then once you get the lead information, so basically landing page, and then you have the opt-in or CTA, call to action, you get all that. And then that's it. You've captured the sale or you've captured the lead. And now to take it a step further, so basically if you're doing e-commerce or immediate sales, then that's it. That's you've captured the money. Now for this specific business that generated 7 figures, we were getting leads, and we took those leads because they were already qualified and to the sales team, and then the sales team can pretty much close the deal. And this generated 7 figures in sales and is still till this day generating leads and generating sales, like qualified leads, which obviously translate to sales because at this point they've gone through the funnel, they've got so much value, they got on a free consultation call. Why wouldn't they do business with us? Why wouldn't they? Who else online is doing this for them? Okay, so but it doesn't end here. Once you've done this successfully, what you want to do is go to the last phase. which is SEO. This is only for online, right? And ads. And this was the biggest thing that I did. So once I figured out that this was the biggest selling point and lead magnet for this avatar, my ideal avatar, what I did was, again, going back to the avatar, mapped out everything so that I can write the right keywords. I improved, I optimized my blog article to have all the keywords that my avatar would be searching. And not only did that rank me up to the first page on Google, but it also allowed me to speak their language. And then what I did is I literally, okay, this is where the big money came in. Now, even though organically this was already making, I confirmed, hey, this brings leads. I wanted to get leads faster, right? So how did I get the leads faster? Is advertising. And this is the crazy part. I don't know if anybody does this, but this is what I did. I literally took the article and I advertised the article. Okay, if this makes sense. So let's say the article is how to tie your shoes. Okay. This is the title. And then this is the cover page for your article. Okay, it's a giant shoe. So I literally copied the link of the article, went on Facebook, created an ad on Facebook using the title of my article and putting the cover page of my article, and then writing a description which is basically the intro to the art, like, hey, ever wonder how to tie your shoes? Pretty complicated how to tie your shoes, right? Hey, well, click here to learn more on how to tie your shoes. And then that literally worked. Like, I advertised and I put a link to the article. So I advertised the article itself. Usually people will do a video ad that, takes them to the opt-in page and, sign up with this. They try and sell everything in the ad. All I did with this ad is try and get them to click to my website. Okay. All I did in these ads is not even give too much information here. Oh, wait, you can't even see. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. How much did we miss? Okay, SEO ads. We've been through that. Okay, so basically I drew an ad, how to tie your shoes. And I put the cover page over here and then the title right here and then a little description, right? This is my Facebook ad. And then it links them back to my website. I didn't try and give too much information. I just gave enough information to build intrigue just for them to click. And also this is targeting. And how do I know the targeting for my ad? Avatar, right? I know we've listed their interest. We know where they congregate. This is why your avatar is important. And how did I gain interest? Using my USP. Whoop. So everything from this ad, I advertised this piece of content. Literally the same thing. I was advertising whatever I was talking about here, but just enough for them to click it. They go to my article, they go through it, they opt in, and then boom, I get a lead. So as I was running Facebook ads, I was getting leads. And again, people tell you, don't make things too long, do it. But here I am advertising an article on Facebook that takes them to a 2,000-word page that they read and they opt in and they get on a phone call when we close the deal. Okay, how crazy is that? So I just kept marketing this piece of content, okay? And it just kept bringing in sales. I tried making other pieces of content. Didn't do as well, so I just kept hammering on this one piece over and over, and then I started making better and better ads. So instead of using a picture, I made a video, okay? A video talking about the same thing here. Again, the aim of the video is the title talking about the same thing. The aim of the ad and the video, basically this is the ad, is to get them to click through. I didn't want to give everything away in the video. The video is just to build intrigue. The ad is just to build intrigue. And you can add value. You can give advice in the ad, but you just give enough interest so that they click and go to your website. So think about it. Some person, they're on Facebook scrolling. And then they're just going about their day. And then they just see this video about something that's tackling a problem that they have. Even though they were there just to check on their friends, they just see this video tackling a problem like, oh, hey, this guy's promising to tell me how to tie my shoes. Da-da-da. And then they just click it, and it takes them to this article, and this article is just tackling all their pain points. So they're reading and they're like, oh. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sign up to get a free phone call. Okay. Boom. Lead happened. Close the deal. 500% ROI on advertising. I mean, come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Literally, look at this. Who writes like this? So let me just show you an example of another system that worked for Brute Charcoal. Here's a video that I did targeting the avatar, and then I advertised this on Facebook, which led them to the landing page, which led to sales. So let's just see how this works.
Do you love shampoo? And I freaking love shampoo. Especially natural shampoo. It smells so amazing. Shampoo so natural. It's made from dirt. This dirt is dirt. Charcoal. See, charcoal cleans
Sorry about the music.
without any chemicals, eliminates odors, and doesn't leave your hair feeling dry and neglected. As a Brute, I like to keep things simple. Straight to the point and get the job done. That means no excess conditioners or serums, just one bar. Leaving me enough time for my hustle, my crib, and my abs. Hey, my hands are over here. And to make it even better, you pay less fees because there's no middleman and get higher quality shampoo, handcrafted and shipped directly to your door. If that's not a great deal, I don't know what is. So what are you waiting for? Go click the link in the bio right now, or maybe up here or down here. I don't know where they put it. My man's walking backwards.
Okay, that was the first part. Go to
Click the link right now. Okay, there's no point more to this video than you heading over and clicking the link. The rest of this is just for engagement and for retargeting. So don't even bother watching more if you're not gonna click the video. Nothing more interesting is gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep telling you to click that link. It's a beautiful bar, so you need this. Click the link. There's my thing.
There you go. This ad did really well. At some point, it was getting, I wouldn't say viral, but the engagement was really high. And it's still bringing me traffic, by the way. I stopped advertising. I sold out of soap. And it's still getting me traffic. Even though I stopped advertising it and I ran out of money. So, where are we? By the way, anybody in chat? No, nobody. Okay. Yeah. And that's it. That's the entire thing. So, when I advertised my article there, it ranked #1 on Google because there was like thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people seeing the article and opting in, and Google loves that. So they started just boosting it up. And I had rank 1 on Google, and then I just started getting organic leads. So even if I stop advertising, I'm just getting leads, and it's still generating this much amount of money. So again, to sum it up, what you want is an avatar. And then from the avatar, you create a unique selling proposition. And then from there, using the unique selling proposition, you create a lead magnet, the piece of content, tackling the pain points that you created in your avatar. And then in that lead magnet, you lead them to a landing page. You link it at the bottom. It doesn't have to be in the bottom. Look, you can experiment, but this is what I did. Just a whole article, and then I put a call to action at the bottom, asking them if they want something more. And then from there, they go to the opt-in page with the offer and the landing page. And then from there, I get the lead or the sale. And then I boost all this up. I put it on, I just jack it up on steroids using ads and SEO. And there you have it. This is what generates 7 figures in revenue. Keyword revenue. I am not a millionaire. It was just in sales. Okay, it doesn't mean 7 figures in profit. And look, this depends on whatever business you're doing. I'm just being fully transparent with you and the type of sales you're doing. So I don't guarantee you'll get the same results, but because I deal in high ticket items, this was very plausible, right? So, but again, these principles, they apply to any business that you're going to do, especially if you're niche marketing, if you're not Coca-Cola, if you're not Nike, if you don't have billions of dollars to spend on advertising to put, pictures with the subliminal messages in it and like Einstein and think different and all that. If you don't have that kind of money, then niche marketing, this is crucial to getting your stuff done. And you can use any type of content, whether it's infographics, videos, articles, podcast. As long as you're following these principles and these systems, you can do that for any type of online marketing, and it's guaranteed to give you success, because this is just the healthiest principles that I've seen so far. And just experiment with it. Let me know in the comments if you end up using this and it works for you. I want to know. I want more case studies of this stuff working. I'm not the inventor of this, okay? It's been field tested by other marketers. It's amazing. And the best part is anyone can use this, okay? If you're broke, if you don't have money, this is free. You can create YouTube content following this system. You can link people to your baking business, anything, okay? So there you have it. There's my marketing advice that I charge people for. You just got it for free. And I hope you take action on this advice. And if there's anything I'd like to leave you with, oh yeah, just one more book. So we talked about Jab, 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 Right Hook. Another book is Thank You Economy. And a third book is Blue Ocean Strategy. This is what's going to help you create value propositions, create better avatars, better USPs that stand out and help you, like especially if you're in a competitive market, it'll help you stand out from all the noise. Combine these three together and you're bound to see some kind of results. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. Thank you. This is Goober checking out. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like this kind of stuff. And again, let me know in the comments if this works for you.